Yo, hello there. How's it doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are well. So, welcome back to round 10, I think, Austria. I'm going to try and get through these quick as I possibly can. My goal for the end of this game and before 24 is to get at least one season completed, as I feel that I neglect these a lot. And I think the last time I completed a full season was 2018, which ain't great. So, here we go. Finished P9 last race. Wasn't very good. It was Canada. Car still very much got the aerodynamic capabilities of a potato. So yeah, trying to work on that, get the car better. Obviously, spent a load of cash that I didn't have. Trying to upgrade the various different departments. As you can see, I've got the chassis upgrade coming, so then that'll give me more chances and opportunities to build chassis parts, as you need to get them all to spec 2, I think, before you can get the better upgrades. So as soon as you can see, I've got low cash as well. As soon as I have enough money to secure Vesty for the second part of the season, I'm going to just spend all the money I have on building up my guy, using the perks, then pumping it rest into the factory to get the factory better. So let's go. Oh well, my Halo failed, which is nice. Build time spec 1, 10. So I'm gonna have to go and redo the aero, which isn't great. Oh, the ignition system comes through.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
So what failed then? Yeah, so my Halo failed. Where's the Halo? Excuse me, where's the Halo part? Right, so it's 500 for the Halo. Okay, what about ignition system? Oh, I just have enough to do the ignition system then. 12 days. I was kind of banking on those, to be fair. So now, yeah. At least I've got 2 major parts coming for. But it was a major part of the aeros failed. Like, I haven't got the R&D points for that, so at least I'll have 2 major engine parts for the 11th. I just have to redo the aero as soon as I get the R&D points. But it is what it is. It's part of the game. It's just a shame. Could have really done with the upgrades. So it's a wet race, wet sprint. And a wet race. This is a dry quali, right? Kind of needed the R&D points from this, but yeah, it is what it is. So it would have been Halo. How does the Halo help with rear downforce? Hey ho. Anyway, we've had some really good chassis upgrades, so let's skip practice. See if we can't get some decent stuff, because I need all the R&D points I can get. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Three times on a trot. Last try. And yeah, obviously. Oh well. I need all the R&D points I can get, and fantastic. So we're straight into qualifying, because obviously it's a sprint race. I forgot there was a sprint, but the quali's dry, the sprint is wet, and so is the race. Right, let's just get into it. It's just going to be a long old Austrian Grand Prix. 12 laps at Austria, the sprint, and then 36 at the race. Yeah, we know what's going to happen. Right, so let's toggle the weather. Right, so the sprint starts off dry. Okay, 15 minutes into the sprint. That would lead me to believe that it is a soaking wet sprint. So yeah. I think it's a wet sprint and a wet race. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. If I put a dry setup on now, it won't affect. It'll be part firming for the sprint as well, won't it? Ah, well. Car setup. Hey. What do I do? I'm just going to do that.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car
Just going to run with that.
track.
If it does let me change my setup, which I doubt it will, obviously I'll revert to the wet setup. But for quali, and I did change all the dodgy engine parts that I didn't have or caused me so much trouble in Canada. I've changed everything except for the control electronics and the energy store. Everything else is pretty much brand new, apart from the NGUH. That looks to have taken a hell of a beating during the practice session. But yeah, I'm going to have to start taking some grid penalties as well, because kind of running low on car parts. So we'll start when we're across the line with a 104. 104.9? Let's see what we can do. I do like Austria as a circuit. Hard, I find it very difficult. Just before the 150 I flick it on. We're going to have all the grip in the world, but we ain't going to have the straight line speed, which is going to be problematic. And I reckon we're going to get blocked by this McLaren. I expect this to be fastest in the middle sector, to be fair. Especially with all this downforce. Oh, I messed up. I was so concerned about not cutting turn 9 corner. Shoot up. I don't expect to be the come Q3, end of Q3.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
I really don't. But that's enough for this session anyway. And yes, I have turned the AI up before you ask, Jake. It's going to be interesting to have both a wet sprint and a wet race. I've had some serious mishaps at Austria league racing. I've done very many laps of Austria in the various different leagues I've raced, and I've been disqualified from Austria three times. For once for my own stupidity, trying to overtake a safety car, and twice for spinning, coming out of turn 9, which is the pit in corner, and losing the rear, spinning there, and other cars have come into box, and I've been disqualified for blocking cars, obviously unintentionally, but you know how it goes. Right, so I did a 104.6, and I think I'm pretty happy with that. Smashed the middle sector, which I expected to because of the aero. So I'm going to accelerate the time. I'm not going to go back out again. I'm going to keep those U's set. They're only 4% for first run in Q2. All I can do is hope and pray that I get a decent qualifying spot and the rain isn't as bad as I think it is going to be. But I think it's going to be full wet for both sprint and race. That's not bad. P2, thank you very much. Oh, I didn't check to see where Vesti had come, but I don't know whether to get Vesti and stick with Vesti for the second part of the season, or go and get Porsche. Alright, let's go out straight away. Don't want to do that. Got a track. Platform.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
Why did part firming regulations come up again? Does that mean to tell me I could have changed my setup? Surely they just come up once when you first go out, or am I missing something? I'm probably missing something, but go on then, Charles. Around me you go. Go on then, go around. Go on then, go around. No? Okay. Now he's going. Well, I know for a fact Vesti didn't make it in to Q2 because there's no other yellow car in the garage, which is disappointing because he's not had a good result at all. But it's not his fault if the car is absolutely garbage. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. First run then on a used set of tyres. The extra engine power helps as well, but I'm going to have to really do something on how badly worn my engine parts are becoming, because that's just jokes, and that was a really poor turn on as well. Really poor turn one. Grip ain't the best, man, but put it in the middle. Again, I expect that with the massive amount of aero we got on. Okay, so I went P1. %, worn tyres. It's okay.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Don't know what Perez is doing now. So I'm going to do this, just get in front of it. I am. If the fact that that part Fermi came up when I went into Q2, I'm definitely 100% going to try and put on a wet setup. Good job that ghosting's on. That was a joke, by the way. Even the guy looked at me strange, looked at me funny, as enough to say, this isn't time for jokes. I don't know where I just stay in now, to be fair, and try and keep because, right, if I don't use these sets, that means I get an extra set for Q3 and I get a set for the race, so that means I keep 2 for the race, because I don't know, because obviously you can't tell with the weather. Again, it's saying it's absolutely hammering down, yet it's dry. So does that mean I could potentially do a 2-stop if I wanted to? Probably not going to, because you could easily do a hard to medium, medium to hard, medium to soft if you are very good on tyre wear. But I was kind of hoping that the rear downforce of the Halo would have helped. It was a major upgrade, but obviously it didn't. But the top 10 is already in the 4s. And the majority of the top 10 are also in the 15s as well. Am I the slowest? No. Yes. No. Piastri is slowest by 1/100th of a second. Right, so anyway, fast forward to 2:30 and then I'll go out. See if I can sort out my turn 1, because believe it or not, at Austria you can lose a heck of a lot of time at turn 1.
Right, the car's
you really
ready.
can.
Let's get it out there.
Ridiculous amount of time at turn 1. I would like to say it was the worn tyres, but it wasn't. It was genuinely me. Bruh. In the words of Kimi Räikkönen, for what? For what? That's disgusting. So if I manage to qualify P1, I'm gonna get a grid drop of 5 places. That's cheeky, man. That's not fair at all. Still a very poor turn one. I'm more concerned about on what Charles Leclerc is doing, because he's going to try and dive bomb me now. A bit worrying, to be fair. Well, worse, not better. Illegal blocking though. I could have also stayed in as well. Right. So I've got on the old set. Do a lap. Set a lap. And then come back in. Wait. I mean, potentially I could do old set, new set, new set. Get right out the way. And this time I'm also going to pay attention to what's going on in front of me rather than what's going on behind me. But I knew Leclerc was going to dive bomb me into turn 3. I've said it many a times. Rather than fixing or implementing better ways for the driving of the AI, they just increase straight line speed. Which ain't great. Turn 1, it's my Achilles heel. Don't think it will have enough feel to get in and out either. We'll definitely try. Out on a set now and a brand new set of tyres, so right, let's try this again. Don't know if I'm gonna have enough fuel. I've got plenty of time to get back around as well. I think new engine parts are helping me massively.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
Oh, back end is very slidey. So I did have enough fuel.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Got a 4.5 on 10% warms. We'll do that. We will take that indeed. But I'm probably going to need closer to a 4.0, I think.
The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:04.2. We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid.
So a 4.2. Bet that's Perez again, isn't it? No. Actually, it was Statland. Oops. He's actually going on a push lap as well. Oh well, sucks to be Verstappen. It really does. But I need to do better than P6 because of that 5 grid penalty. I'm going to have to try and pull a rabbit out of the hat some way. Because if I was to finish P6, it's going to put me P11, P12. So I'm going to go to 3 minutes this time around, just so I'm in front of all them cars. Right, so it's saying I can do 4 and a bit tenths, my tyre delta, so that would put me, yeah, would put me in 1:04.0 something. So science did a 28.9. Yeah, I'm miles off. I'm not even in the 15s in sector 1. That's poor. Right, fast forward this. Right, let's go up for the
Everyone
final.
ready? Okay, let's go.
Final run and see what we can do. It's mad to think though that I've actually taken 3. I'm on my 4th engine in 10 races. This is the 10th race. Madness. At least I know I'll be P9 at worst. So it looks like that McLaren is staying in. I don't know whether that's Norris or Piastri. There it goes. Come up. Soon a bit tense. It's quite easy to lose all that though. See what that was.
Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
What time did I actually do?
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three: Joker, Hamilton, and Sergio Perez.
So we're starting
With qualifying wraps
P5.
up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
In the wet. Should be interesting. Nope. So I mean my driver claim's gone up to 9. I want to see if I've got enough points to at least get that halo. No, I got 48. Great stuff. Let's hope the practice 2 is far better. When you need all the R&D points that you can get your hands on, and it's just mugging you off. I need over 500. I don't even have enough time to finish it. Oh yeah, I do. I have barely. Right, okay. So 516. So at least I can do that halo.
Okay, mate, so unfortunately we've picked up some grid penalties and we are going to start tomorrow's race further back than we expected. I don't know how bad it's going to get yet.
No, not bothered, honestly. Excuse me. 14th of July, 12 days. So that means it even comes after Silverstone. To be fair, I don't think, right, I have any upgrades now until before the Hungary Grand Prix. I don't think I've got front 6, 8, 9. Nope. 750. No, I do not have enough. Durability. I even need 444 for that. 456. Right, so I have nothing left. But yeah, estimated the 11th of July, so that's after Silverstone. Right, let's go and do a wet sprint race then. Hopefully the weather will be a bit more accurate this time around as well. Doubt it, but going to take a grid penalty, I think, at Spa. Just to get extra engine components. Would make the perfect sense. Spa is quite a really good circuit to do that at.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint.
Crofty doesn't want to talk to us. Oh well.
Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for today's race. The last few races have been a bit rough for them, unable to get a clean run. That's got to have some effect on their confidence, surely.
Certainly confidence is an important factor. And every time you're involved in an incident, it's not just the car you damage, but that confidence as well. But all the top racing drivers are able to tune that out when the race gets underway and focus on the job at hand.
Okay, we've got that relief of having points on the board finally, so let's keep that form up and get another top 10 finish today, please.
Right, so rain is coming. So I'm going to do that and try and build a big enough gap, because I completely forgot that the grid penalty will apply to the race and not to yeah, it's part Ferme as well, which is great. So yeah, I might as well start. So if we're gonna have to pit for Indus, I might as well start soft, right? No formation lap, straight in. I just need to stay in front because these guys are obviously going to be extremely rapid at the start, simply because they burn all their battery. If I can stay in front though.
We think we might see some rain, ETA about 15 minutes. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
15 minutes. That's right at the very end then. So we, technically, if there's no dramas, might not even see any of that.
Of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button.
And overtake we will. Try and see if I can't get the DRS. Quite glad I didn't put a wet setup on that, to be fair.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Turn 1's still definitely my Achilles heel. We're on lap 3 and the tyres are already at 8%.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Well, if 5 minutes surely hasn't gone since the last time you told me. But we'll see. We shall see what happens. If we do have to box for inters, at least I got the most out of these soft tyres. Good thing is as well, the battery recharges hella quick around here, so at least I'll have some battery to fight with if the pack does catch up. But with them technically having Hamilton out in front, I expected Perez, I expected them to battle a lot more than they actually have. And I'm only so far in front because I use all the DRS instead of fastest lap. Remember, I'm on the worst tyres. My tyres are going to get worse and worse. Their tyres are going to get better and better. I'm kind of holding my own for a minute. Yellow flag.
The track is clear, green flag.
What's going on there then? Ferrari maybe?
Gap to your teammate behind is 15.9 seconds.
Carlos Sainz. That's unlucky to him. Sucks in fact. No. But yeah, I'm slowly being caught by Hamilton, Perez. Just need to try and keep them out of that DRS.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
If I can do that, it'd be awesome.
Perez behind. Okay, push, push. Gap to the car behind. 1.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. Time last lap was a 1 minute 06.3.
And what did I do?
Okay, so the
6.9.
last lap time was a 1:06.9.
So he's 3/10 faster than me already. And we're halfway through. And even though the battery does recharge quite well around here, it's not going to keep going in my favour. Not at all. They're going to be. You see, I only did a 6.7, and I bet Perez has done something like a 6.5.
Okay, car behind trailing us, 2.0 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 06.9.
Oh, okay, so I was 2/10 quicker than him that lap, but 3/10 slower the last lap. So I just don't know. Tyre update 25% or 23%, so tyre is quite equal as well all the way around. But I suspect that theirs is just getting faster and faster compared to mine because I've already lost 5/10 this lap. But yeah, I did a 7.2. Tyres are definitely going off.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining. Perez behind. Okay, gap to the car behind. 1.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old, and the time last lap was a 1:06.8.
So he's 4 tenths quicker than me. I'll try and save as much battery now as I can, and then when it comes to it, use it to try and keep him behind. That's the best I got, the best I can do. But if not this lap, the end of next lap, he should be within DRS. This lap. He's coming. See if I can just buy me some time getting up the hill. Gonna have to be careful of that rear end coming out of turn 10. I thought the rain would have been here by now, hence the reason I went on to the softs. Car's a little bit squirmy. Fingers crossed then we don't see none of that rain, because rain is due.
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
You told me 10 minutes, 15 minutes ago. So that's a better exit, but the problem is Perez is right on us.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
And Hamilton. Right, I'm going to let Hamilton go, and I'm going to see if I can't. Oh, this is going to be okay.
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
That was naughty.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Should always leave a driver a space. That was me being a full-on weapon. Oh, and I got a track limit to show for it as well. I am running a lot more downforce than these guys. Because I generally thought that we had a wet sprint and a wet race. But the sprint has been okay. The race ain't looking too good. But these tyres are absolutely dead. Use some of this battery to get close to him. And then hopefully, under
Okay,
DRS,
final lap, let's go, final lap.
get him. Because here comes Perez as well. I'm probably missing the front wing.
Okay, This is your final lap of the race.
Not gonna lie, I absolutely butchered this.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
I absolutely butchered it. Go on, try and do it there. Not gonna lie, NATO has already signed the warrant.
Well done, mate. Well done. That's a great finish. You've really stepped up and achieved what we asked you to do today, so good job.
That was a bit rough from me, I'm not gonna lie. But a win's a win, right? Questionable driving, to say the least. Exactly that, mate.
Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Well, that wraps up the sprint. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Right, let's check on Vesti. Where did he finish? No, but I absolutely did kill him. What's the score? What is the score? Right, so to be fair, I shouldn't have won the sprint. I absolutely butchered it. And how I come away without missing a front wing, I do not know. But the reason why I went soft is because I genuinely was expecting rain. Oof.
Okay, mate, so unfortunately we've picked up some grid penalties and we are going to start tomorrow's race further back than we expected. I don't know how bad it's going to get yet because that's going to depend on everyone else. All we can do is control our own performance, and I know you're good at that.
Wow. That now, right, this is where the wheels fall off Tottenham. The fact that Van der Ven and Madison are injured, who knows how long they'll be out for, and this is where the wheels fall off them. Yeah, just a slight hamstring strain is 6 weeks, isn't it? Anyway, isn't it? I'll see him past Christmas. Right, I got a 5 grid penalty for this race for illegal blocking in qualifying, which was rubbish. If it's a torn hamstring, that's months. That's like at least 3 months. What's that, 12 weeks? So he's out until February at least. Even like a twisted ankle, you know, especially with an ankle, ligament damage is worse than a break sometimes because of how long it takes the ligaments to knit back together and come good. Because not only that, you'll have to strengthen them again as well. No, that's bad news,
Good
guys.
afternoon and welcome to Spielberg and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of Turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Perez, Norris, Joker, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Albon, Ocon, Tsunoda, Bottas, Stroll, Hulkenberg, Joe, Gasly, Magnussen, Fernando Alonso, Sargent, Vesti, De Vries, and Carlos Sainz will start from the back of the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Alongside me to discuss all the action today is Anthony Davidson. Thanks for joining us, Ant. And tell me, you were down in the pit lane earlier. How do you think the track conditions are today?
Well, it's looking a bit cold out there, if I'm honest. These tyres have quite a narrow operating window in terms of the temperatures they need to extract the best grip. So with a cold track surface, it's going to be harder to keep those temperatures up, which will lead to lower grip and maybe more mistakes.
Right. Definitely going on to the mediums. I'm going to bring the fuel down a bit. I'm hoping that I can save fuel during the wet, because it's going to be dry, wet, dry. So if I start on the mediums, at least I'll have a set of softs to come back to, because softs will do, well, we know they'll do 12 laps, but they will be dead unless I go start softs and finish on the mediums, because I just don't know. I did 12 laps just now, and we're supposed to have had rain. I think I'm just going to stick with that. But yeah, I was on pole. I had a 5 grid penalty for illegal blocking coming out of the pits when, yeah, I don't even know how that happened. But it is what it is. Let's go. And if this rain doesn't come, I'm going to have to fuel save like crazy. 5 red lights. Getting battered and clattered all over the place. 3 wide. Jokes. How fast is Charles Leclerc, mind?
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Gonna wait for him to finish this lap. I need to stick with Perez for the DRS, because Charles Leclerc is all over my backside and I haven't got the minerals to defend, I don't think. Good luck trying to get an overtake on the numpty. But I am running more downforce simply because I was told both races were going to be wet. But I need to stick with them for the DRS.
Watch the conditions. We think there's rain coming pretty soon. Be careful. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
I probably should have started softs and then finished on the mediums. But
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
their straight line speed is. How didn't I get DRS? I ain't getting it here either. He is far too quick. Just gonna have to recharge now, and them softs are just far too quick. So it's my own fault anyway. You know, I should be up there with the other Red Bull. Maybe get an undercut when the rain comes. The straight line speed is phenomenal.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.8 seconds.
There's the rain. Here it is. I don't understand how Hamilton is so far back.
Okay, the forecast suggests this rain's going to keep getting stronger for at least the next 15 minutes.
Don't think it's ready yet. Definitely should have started softs up. Honestly, their straight line speed is ridiculous.
Okay, I think we're still the right tyres for the time being.
I can't even catch him. But, to be fair, this is why I put the downforce on the car. So I could have better grip and make up for it in the corners. Just hope it means I can go a little bit faster in the actual race when the rain really does come down. We've still got plenty of grip at the moment. And obviously there's no point going to the inters until they say that DRS has been disabled. You know, that's a prime switch or prime indicator that this track is far too wet. But right now, with DRS still being on, you know, gotta keep going. Yeah, it's definitely close, 100%. Like I said, grip is definitely getting worse and worse. But right now, we're looking good. Oh, that's it. That's me done. I'm boxing because it's starting to bounce on the ground now. And I felt myself sliding through turn 9. So if I box now, I'm hoping that I'm going to get a bit of a undercut.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
You see it bouncing on the ground now.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Just hope I've done the right thing. So they're continuing to keep going on. And my tyres are a little bit warm, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not sliding through turn 9 anymore. Straight line speed on these cars is absolutely shockingly bad.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
I think I messed up there. I mean, there's even spray coming off the cars in front. So, have I messed up? Time will tell. My own teammates trying to cut me off.
Tyre condition still looking good.
I knew that was coming. It's not wet enough. I've messed up here. But then I'm gaining like crazy to Hulkenberg. But is that because Hulkenberg is on worn tyres? Yeah, me too, mate. I'm looking forward to it as well. Am I catching these guys because I'm on the right tyre, or am I catching these guys because their tyres are worn badly? Because I mean, look at the spray. DRS is still on. No, I think I'm definitely on the right tyre now. Yeah, they're all starting to box. I'm up in that Red Bull. Surely to God that Red Bull. Surely to God that Red Bull, right, is Perez, and he stayed out.
Frederick's in the pits. Frederick in the pits.
Because he boxed. He didn't box, even. Because obviously Max would have boxed first, which means Perez would have had to continue going around. So this is net so it didn't gain much really. And I ain't gaining from Norris either.
Gap to your teammate behind is 30.7 seconds.
It was actually Verstappen. Oh no, it was Perez. It was Perez.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 5.6 seconds.
And it's just unfortunate. The AI is so fast in a straight line. They haven't even got to worry about traction the way
Conditions are only getting worse. Watch out for standing water.
the way we do. It's a fight though, and I like it. Can't keep using my battery the way I am either, so I think Norris is just going to have to carry on disappearing into the sunset or into the rain clouds in this case, because yeah man, I can't compete with their straight line speed, can't compete with their traction. And all I'm doing is kind of just forming a queue, forming a train.
These conditions are only getting worse. Watch out for standing water. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
And they send it at the most stupidest,
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 7.1 seconds.
stupidest of places as well. But this also shows me that we don't have the car to really compete. Well, I knew that already, but
The Mercedes drivers just moved into first place.
oh, there's carnage going on down there. You know, the fact that we've had a couple of major upgrades, the fact that the car's been handling really good. He says. I'll be quiet. I'm going to be quiet. As I was saying, the car's been really good. Problem is these tyres temperatures are spiking through the roof. That's what it is. And where I pitted 3 laps earlier, these tyres on the bit of the one side.
Okay, I know these conditions look pretty terrible, but that water is draining okay. I think the intermediate is going to stay the tyre of choice for a while yet. Ahead starting to create a gap. They're just starting to pull away from us now.
They're driving a Haas. The car's just eating his own tyres.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Yeah, because I really need to hear that, don't I? Well, if this rain doesn't end in the next 4 or 5 laps, I'm gonna have to box.
Inters look like the best tyre for now.
This guy does look like he's getting lighter in. Soft tyres won't do 16 laps though, or 18 laps. So I'm going to have to switch to the hards, I think. After that little spinneroonie I had, I think P6 is probably the best I've got. That's if I don't need to pit again.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 26.7 seconds.
And with these tyres being at 40%, it's not looking good. It doesn't look like it's going to stop raining anytime soon. Really tricky, man. I would argue it's wets.
Okay, I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being.
really tricky. Well, I'm not being aided either by the lack of tyre grip. But I'm staying at the reach of Albon and I'm keeping up with old Yuki.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
What? Are you mad?
The rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Well, I'm going to run. I'm just going to run. Just run and run and run. Because it doesn't look like it's drying out. It looks like the rain's getting heavier. I need to get these. I also need to go at least another 5 laps in.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
If I want to make them softs work. But that's easier said than done. All I'm doing is wheel spinning all over the place. If I was a bit closer, I would have gone for a send there, but right now I'm currently
So
not.
the rain's easing off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a while. Be careful.
Not currently quicker than him.
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push. Nice move, good job.
Right, if it's suddenly dried up now, I think those softs would last. It doesn't look like it's going to dry up now, and my tyres are shot to bits. So I think if I have to box for a new set of inters, it really is game over. At 49%.
Okay, the car ahead's beginning to pull away. You know what to do.
Believe it or not, Mark, I am trying. Trying I am, but the old car wheels ain't performing like they should. I mean, if I see any of the other cars coming in for new interest, well, I'll 100% box. It's just that I think where I pitted 2 or 3 laps earlier than them, it wasn't ready and absolutely cooked my tyres.
Leclerc's in the pits.
What did he box for? New inters? He did. See what the other cars do, and then if they box, I'm going to follow them in.
We expect you'll be noticing a bit of grip loss in the tyres around now, so just be careful.
See, other teams are boxing as well. What are the guys out front doing? Who's that? Verstappen, I think, is out front. So if he boxes, nope. Mercedes ain't. Neither is Hamilton, so I'm staying out. Does look like I'm catching Hamilton a little bit, though. He was in the 12s. So I'm going to keep pushing. And the Carlos Sainz is in the box as well. The other Ferrari. Right, time indicator is on. Haas is in. Right, the Red Bull's gone around again. So is the Mercedes. So is the McLaren. What's the other Mercedes doing? The rain is getting lighter, and I don't think I could.
Okay, I think we're still in the right tyres for the time being.
I don't think I can afford to stay out to box and then. Can't even do it. I'm going to have to make these tyres go the distance until it actually dries up. And the minute it dries up, dive in the pits for slicks, fresh softs. Saved a good chunk of fuel as well. I got about 3 laps before I need to make a decision. And that's probably going to be the difference between finishing P5 or finishing out the points. The track is definitely getting quicker though, as I did a 17.2 lap before and did a 16.5 this lap. I'm pulling away a little bit from Sonoda, and I am catching Hamilton a little bit, but obviously not by much. Like, it's definitely not ready for slicks yet, obviously. but I think my decision is going to be made by Puncture Territory. Need that rain to actually stop now. Rear right is at 68%. Come on, man. Stop raining already.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 11.4 seconds.
Go on, give me a safety car.
Okay, clear.
Safety car. Oh. Albon is out of the race. %, right rear.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Tell you who's not dropping back is Charles Leclerc, because he's obviously boxed for a new set of inters.
Yellow flag.
You know, I think I'm going to have to box for a set of inters, you know.
Got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button.
Oh, come on, 12th. If I box. %, 6 laps to go. It's about a % a lap.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 12.0 seconds.
At this rate, I'm finishing P6 anyway, because Leclerc is catching.
I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a little while longer.
Don't have much of a choice, Mark.
Okay, mate, we might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD. Got that, confirmed.
I'm going to have to box. And come out 12th.
Attaching the front right wheel. I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put that behind us and get back into
Come
this race.
on, man.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
I even bought new pit equipment to stop this rubbish from happening. Anyway, at least I'll have much quicker tyres, much better grip. Knowing my luck, it'll completely stop raining and it'll be completely out of waste. But point is only 4.3 seconds away. It's just going to have to be a learning curve from now on. We've got so much grip though.
It looks like we're running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Of course. Of course we run on a dry track soon. Right, so this is P10. P9 is up ahead. Oh, would you Adam and Eve it?
Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
Would you Adam and Eve it? We're simply 1-2 laps later.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Although I can flat out now, right until the very end.
Gap to your teammate behind is 34.4 seconds.
Don't think I'm catching Fernando. But that's 10 points out of a sprint weekend, that's not bad.
Right, we're no longer sure that these tyres are the right ones. It might be time to come in and change.
If I see the other cars coming in, I'll come in. But until then, I'm staying out. I'm catching Alonso a bit as well.
And gap to the car in front is 3.7 seconds.
Could I get P8 maybe?
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Right, now we're on a dry track. I need 4 more laps out of those tyres, and I know for a fact I just wasn't going to get them. And I bet the AI will stay out as well. Alonso boxing. P8 it is then.
Okay, Alonso's in the pits.
Alright then, a lot of cars are boxing. Well mate, I'll take P7. P8, P6 if I can catch Piastri. And that's kind of exactly where I was. But there's one thing catching Piastri, I've got to be able to overtake him as well.
Right, Frederick's coming in for his stop now.
Grip is a little bit ropey. Oh my god, all the front runners are pitted as well. Piastri's pitting, there's 1 lap to go. Has to be done, mate. I have to stay out.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Keep on, keep on.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Okay, gap ahead is 4.2 seconds.
We've got 5 seconds, so hold on. 5.9, 6. Oh man, if only I didn't box. Can't argue with P6. Started P6, finished P6 with the spin and 2 pit stops. I'll take that. Good points in the sprint.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Good points in the race, to be honest. But I'm glad this one's over and done with. Really glad. First sprint as well.
A fantastic team effort then to secure victory here in the Styrian Alps. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
Let's move on to the constructors. And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Ah, you're there. 1 point behind Hamilton. And 4th place in the constructors. That is absolutely brilliant. Right then, that's it. I'll be back live tomorrow with F1 Manager. We'll be at Australia. And I haven't decided who to give the new floor to yet. But we'll see. But until then, guys, take care. Have a good one. Peace.